Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is a regular Q&A, quarantine and chill version. I am here with, introduce yourself.
My name is Stephen Perry. You can call me Steph the Director. You can call me Steph Easy. No, you can't. No, but,
Steph Easy.
Steph Easy.
We're just gonna call him Steph for the day.
Yeah, Steph. There you go. There you go. That's all you ever got to call me is Steph.
So everyone has asked their questions. We do have separate questions. We have some questions for Steph. We have some questions for me. Then we do have some questions that the both of us were going to answer. So we're going to start off with his questions. All right. All right. I wrote them down because I didn't have time. All right. First question. When did you realize you had a passion to be a film director?
Probably when I was in boot camp. I've always written stories when I was younger. I started off, I was always in like the arts, whether it be band, dance, acting. Once I got out, when I went into the military, I was acting for a while. And while I was in boot camp, I was writing stories. I always used to write poems and stuff like that when I was younger. So I was writing stories in boot camp to keep myself sane because boot camp was crazy. But after I got out, I came back home and I was working with some people. And I was like, hey, I met this dude. I was like, yo, you got a camera? I got stories. Let's make something happen, whatever. Stuff didn't work out like we wanted it to. There's complications with stuff. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna buy me a camera. And I started filming. The only reason I did it is because I wanted to act in my own stuff. It's hard to find roles as a black actor, especially in North Carolina.
Is it really that hard?
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it got easier. It's probably gotten easier since then. But it depends on what they're looking for. So it was just, unless you like had a talent agency, which I wasn't doing. I didn't have a talent agency behind me. I was mainly just doing a lot of just putting myself out there and stuff like that. But through that, I let a lot of great actors. One of my main actors I work with now, Kevin, he acted with me in a play one time, and we work together still to this day. He works as an actor for me, and then I direct, and we have a great relationship. So
Nice little teamwork going on.
yes.
How did you meet your film crew?
To be honest with you, a lot of them just reached out to me on Instagram. So I always preach to people like, hey man, reach out to people, work with people, and just network as best as you can. Because just about everybody on the team reached out to me, except for the core four of the team, which is me, special effects makeup artist, my regular makeup artist, and my vice president. We were all just chilling one day and it was like, hey man, let's really do this. Let's really make this a team. We did that. We were working on a couple short films, and then people started reaching out to me first. One of my producers reached out to me, then a stylist reached out to me, and actors reached out to me. And anybody who reaches out to me, generally, I'll be like, hey, cool, if I have time to get you in the role, I'll definitely get you into a role. And then I got people in the roles. We started working with people more consistently, and they all joined a part of the team.
Would you be looking for someone currently like now to add?
Yeah, we're always.
Or what are you looking for?
We're always looking to add people. Because a lot of us carry multiple hats on the team. It's not just somebody's doing makeup. They might be doing makeup and acting, or makeup and modeling, or photography and lighting and stuff like that. Like I, for a long time, was working by myself, so I had to really learn a lot of different things. I had to teach myself lighting, cinematography, directing, writing, all the other stuff until we've got more people who can handle those positions. So when people come aboard, we want to make sure we're working with people who are consistent and really mean that they really want to work. So if you're like, hey, like you reach out and like, hey, I want to be part of your team, whatever, blah blah. Okay, cool. First, we want to try you out on set a couple times, see what you got.
Your strengths and stuff.
Yeah, see your strengths, see your weaknesses, and see that you really want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say, "Oh, I really want to do it," and then maybe a few weeks later, they're like, "Oh, I don't really got a passion for doing it no more." I'm just like, you're wasting everybody's time. And I've had to deal with that a lot when I first started doing this. And that was just the issue with it. And we really want to help our people grow, especially because it's hard. Cause I'm not from here, but when I moved to North Carolina, I realized there's a lot of people here who are about themselves. It's just a very North Carolina thing. I don't know why it is, but it is. If people from North Carolina are mad at me about that, that's fine. It's true. You know it's true. That's why you're mad about it. And I don't like that. I come from for a long time, it was just me, my mom, and my sister, and we had each other's back the entire time. And we were always our core team, our core family, you know what I'm saying? And we had found family within people who weren't even blood, So that really holds true to me when I'm like, hey, if you're with us, you're family, all right? You may not like your family at all times. That's cool. There's sometimes
like an escape.
Yeah.
escape to a different family.
Yeah, and we really want everybody to feel welcome here and everybody to be put in work because we want to grow this area. I want North Carolina, especially for black filmmakers or black art, to really thrive here, you know, because a lot of black artists, our art matter. It matters at the end of the day, and a lot of people don't realize how important our art is until we actually get more people to see it, you know, and it's hard to get other people to support you, especially black folks. I'm sorry, I love y'all, but y'all don't like to support people a lot of times unless you know them or unless you're benefiting off of them, you know, that.
I'm about to piggyback off that. So, okay, let me do a little quick rant. So we actually had this conversation already. Well, me and him and I, we met on Instagram. So very simple, just like he said, network. Hit up somebody, DM somebody. I really don't even remember like how it first originally started, but we met through Instagram. But as far as people not, y'all don't help promote people.
It is
Y'all
free.
don't, right, like y'all don't support the hustle. And I feel like y'all be so quick to be under a celebrity's comment, share whatever they got going on. I feel like maybe it's because they made it like, okay, well, Shay, you ain't there yet. Sorry, Mom. Like, I'm not about to, repost your stuff. But it's just like, I'm trying to be there, and I'm going to definitely remember the people that has held me down throughout the way. And hello, and I may get some coins, and I'm going to put you on a team, and I'm about to pay you. Like, I'm gonna look out for the people who's looking out for me. That's just how I feel. Like,
You definitely from up north. You said mom.
like I just feel like I don't understand like where's the issue? It's just I'm not even gonna make it a black people thing, but it's just
a lot of us we have a very like I gotta get mine mentality because we never really had a lot, So I can understand that, but one thing I've learned from working with other people in this industry is there's enough money for everybody out there.
It is. Just like it's more than one. It's like, how many beauty cosmetic lines, how many clothing lines?
Yes.
Like everyone has their spot. Like you're gonna find whatever makes you stand out. You're gonna find whatever your little niche is. You're gonna figure that out. Everyone can make it. Like this is not a competition.
And don't ask if your friend has a black business. Try your best to support them within your means. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask for no discount. I understand because some black businesses do be overcharging. I'm not gonna front. Like I remember I saw that one meme when it was like support black businesses, and then somebody was like the fish plate was $45, and then it was like what? Like that's a no-go. But if it's reasonable, if you know that you pay the same price for this from another company, don't try to. You wouldn't ask Duke Energy for a discount on your bill. You wouldn't ask, Nike for a discount on your shoes or whatever. Like, pay the money you gotta pay, invest in your dream. That's one thing we don't do as a community is invest in our dream. Do that and you'll be straight. I'm sorry, we'll be on this question for a while.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Okay. Do you do music videos?
So yes, that is one of our bread and butters over at my company. We do music videos a lot. We don't really promote music videos on our company page, and we're trying to like keep that as just like our film page. But if you go on my Instagram and you look at just about any of my stuff, you will see that I do.
And he has a website. Do you have stuff on your website like that? Okay, yep.
Yes.
And he has a website that's going to be right here too.
Yep. But yeah, so if you go to my Instagram or our website, whatever, you'll see that we have music videos we do. We didn't originally do that. Originally it was just film, but one of my friends hit me up who was a musician who was like, hey, can you do a music video? I did his video, and then it just took off from there. I love doing music videos, but make sure you have a budget because we don't just do like regular videos. We make sure there's a concept behind it. We make sure there's a story or something. We don't just do niggas jumping around in the background pointing their guns at cameras. I don't do that. I'm sorry. I don't do that. I don't do niggas pointing fake guns, real guns. Okay,
so you don't do trap music videos?
No. I can do a trap video, but it has to be something behind it.
How do you get your ideas? I guess based off of is it film content? Is that what you guys call it? Storyboards?
Storyboards. Depends on what the concept is or what the project is. At the end of the day, if it's something like so for the latest example, we did something for one of our partner companies. We did a film for Easter Sunday, and I pulled a lot of different things from different mediums that have dealt with Jesus, whether it's Dax's music video that he did called Dear God. I pulled from movies like Constantine because it was a scene where he goes to hell in that movie, you know, different things like that. I'll find different stuff, and I say pull inspiration, but don't copy. You know, like I do a lot of like, okay, I'm inspired by this shot, but let me do something that's kind of different, but kind of emulates that at the same time. You know, you don't ever want to just like straight copy something. Right. You know, unless you're paying homage to something, but you never really want to straight copy another person's work. You know, right. And there's nothing new under the sun. There's never anything new under the sun. Every idea has already been done. I just quoted Lauryn Hill there. I didn't realize that until I said it. But everything has already been done, but you can't put your own flavor onto stuff. So
that is true. Last question. Mm-hmm. Well, last question for you. Mm-hmm. How long have you been directing, and what would you tell someone starting up?
I've been directing for about 3 to 4 years now. And to somebody starting out, I say just do it. That's the hardest thing. Just the harsh reality of it, the first thing you're going to do is going to suck. It's going to be garbage. I just want you to know that. It's going to suck, but that's fine. You need to learn. Everything I do is a learning experience, whether I do it on purpose or whether I do it by accident. You know, you take from what you do and you learn from it at the end of the day. That's the most important thing, is that you learn from it and you become better from those experiences. So yeah, make sure you do it. Don't take no shit. If nobody's going to help you, learn how to be a one-man band until you get those people who can help you. You know,
the loyal peoples.
Yes, those loyal peoples. Get you an easy day.
Okay. All right, now, so that was all of his questions. We are going to do the conjoined questions. My answer is going to be real simple because
good stuff.
Good stuff. Okay, boom, simple. Where are you from? I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Born and raised, eat Flatbush, okay. Yeah, born and raised. I moved to Virginia. I went to school out in Virginia, marched at the great Norfolk State University. And
you went where?
Norfolk State.
I never heard of it.
Google it. Norfolk State University, and I marched in the band, Spartan Legion. Love the band.
You just hit the mic. That's what
sorry.
Sorry. If that picked up, we'll go.
Crop it out. And now I live in North Carolina. That's it. Where are you from?
Baltimore, Maryland. I was born Maryland, Baltimore. I was born in Columbus, Ohio, but I was born there and I moved 2 days later. So I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I've lived all around Maryland for a minute. I moved to North Carolina around high school time, and since then I moved to Charlotte. I've lived in Leland, I've lived in Wilmington, I've lived in Rocky Point, I lived in Durham, I lived in Raleigh, and now I'm here in Raleigh. So that's where I am now.
Favorite way to relax? Favorite way to relax? Honestly, I like to eat. Like, I feel like I'm the type of person, I would eat some cupcakes, some pie, and just sit and just have a moment to myself to indulge in the sweetness type of thing. Maybe like eat something and watch a movie. I just need to be alone and just eat. That's my favorite way to relax.
Good stuff. I like cooking, but no, I like just watching movies, to be honest. If I can just kick back and watch a show, or if I can watch behind the scenes of a movie, I love watching behind the scenes.
I do too.
That's just like the best thing ever. Is just sit back and just watch the process, because that's so interesting to me. Especially when they shoot it and they make it basically like another movie. It's just, I love that. So.
I like that too. What celebrity that, or name a celebrity that inspires you?
Ryan Coogler. A lot of people don't know who that is.
Is he a director?
Yes, he's a director. Okay. You will know him because he directed and he directed and wrote both Creed and Black Panther.
Both good movies.
But yes, but before he did that, he did Fruitvale Station, which was incredible. That's the first time I saw him, and he did an incredible job with that. But he's one of my favorite directors. I wish I could meet him one day, but yeah, that's one of my favorites.
My celebrity inspiration is Tiana Taylor.
Of course.
Not of course.
I just saw that coming.
Tiana Taylor, I think she is wonderful. Same thing, I definitely hope to meet her one day. Matter of fact, the way how Tiana Taylor feels about Janet Jackson is how I feel about Tiana Taylor. she is so talented. She does everything, and that's kind of how I feel. I feel like I do everything minus the singing part, but I feel like I do everything, and sometimes I'm trying to focus on one thing, but then I'm still doing this. I don't ever have like give 100% of one thing or put 100% into one thing or whatever, because I just have a whole lot of other stuff going on. So I kind of do get inspired by how she handles everything, and even now being a mother and a wife, that's even more added onto the table. So I'm not there yet, but she's definitely
she's a mama with abs. That shit got hell out.
Right, I'm coming for her with the abs. I'm trying. Okay, I don't know why somebody asked this. What did you do with your stimulus check?
Still using it. Pay bills and invest in some stuff. Use money. Lazy money don't make money. So use it, invest it.
Scared money don't make no money. If I ever go broke, I'm gonna take your money. Honestly, I didn't do anything with my check, and I put it in my savings. It deposited into my checking. I put it in my savings. I guess that's.
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even know I was getting a stimulus check.
I didn't know I was getting it either.
I just saw it was in my account. I was like, oh, look
right.
at that.
That's exactly how I felt. My mom called me one day. She was like, "Girl, I just got my check. Check your bank account. See if you got yours."
Yeah, I thought it was something you had to sign up for, and I was like, I'm not signed up for this. So
I didn't even know I was getting one. I put it right into savings.
Mm-hmm.
How are you staying active / motivated during quarantine?
In-house workouts, cooking, editing films I haven't edited yet. I have so many things I gotta edit, so many things. Dancing in my free time whenever I just feel like dancing to some shit.
Y'all, he a dancer the whole time. Like, yeah, he do his film director stuff, but he a dancer.
I don't do it like I used to, but nah, just be chilling most of the time. So.
Okay, so I've been working out. At first, I wasn't. I was just like, I'm just gonna get fat during this time. Call it a day. Whenever the gyms open back up, I'm gonna be there. But then I changed my mind real fast, and because I've never been the type of person to work out in the house, I just can't focus, I guess. So I started working out. I've been watching a lot of vlogs. Actually, right now, currently, I'm watching B. Simone, her vlog, as far as her whole process of chasing stardom, pretty much. She's a very interesting person, a businesswoman. I watch podcasts. I've been working on my brand stuff. I just need to do something. Like that's it. That's how I'm staying motivated. Just doing something. I don't want to just sit, because I feel like that becomes the issue for me.
Yeah.
The interesting question: if you had theme music, what song would it be? For me, I don't know how to answer this question. Theme music, I don't know, but Rihanna, Cheers. I'll drink to that. Yeah. That's the song that I just imagine, like, if I had like a vlog as far as day in the life with Shay, that song is kind of the song I hear playing in the background. I really don't know. So that's it. That's all I got.
Wow. I would say the baby song, because I know Maria would be like, it's probably the baby, but no, it would probably be Bop. But to be honest with you, it would probably be Middle Child by J. Cole, because I really love his first lyrics for that. It was like, niggas been counting me out. Like, I feel like that's happened to me like my whole life, and I come above and beyond each time whenever somebody counts me out with some shit. So that's my shit. That gets me up more. It was either gonna be that or some T Grizzly shit, because T Grizzly gets me high as hell.
Favorite song. My favorite song is "Sunshine" by Floetry. A lot of people don't even know that song. A lot of people don't even listen to Floetry anymore. But "Sunshine" by Floetry.
Probably. I mean, I got a lot. It's probably my top couple ones would probably be "Protect Your Neck" by Wu-Tang. I love that song. "Gangsta Gangsta" by NWA. I love that song. and Remember the Time by Michael Jackson.
Okay, because first of all, you got 3 favorite songs. Only one.
Probably Remember Time, because I used to, when I was a kid and I watched that music video, like I learned all that choreography at the end of that music video, and that was my jam. I used to love that joint.
I do like that choreography too. What is your proudest accomplishment?
Getting out of boot camp, because boot camp was crazy. That shit was crazy. Graduating boot camp and being done, well not done, I'm still in the military, but getting out of that shit, it was stressful. You know, I got real close to God in boot camp. I was close to God before, but I got closer. God.
Calling on him.
After boot camp, you know, I met some great people that I'm still cool with to this day. It's got me to go to different places. I've been to San Diego because of it. Went to Hawaii because of it. You know, got to go to a couple different places because of the military. And it was great. But yeah, so graduating, I felt so damn proud because we had to do different tests before we graduate. And I remember we did a physical fitness test, and I passed it, and I started crying, which I was like, I don't know why I'm crying. I knew I was gonna pass this damn test. So I was like,
got emotional.
Yeah, I got emotional because after that we went into our big test thing that we're not allowed to talk about, but one of our big test thing at the end. So yeah, I was like, yes, this is the last step, and after that I'm out this bitch. So yeah, that's probably one of mine.
For me, my proudest accomplishment, I don't know. I feel like a lot of things that I accomplish is my proudest accomplishment. Like each level, you know, you give yourself, okay, well, I'm trying to get this done, trying to accomplish this. Once that's done, you have your next one. I feel like it just doesn't stop. So anything that I've conquered, that's my proudest accomplishment. What is the biggest mistake you've ever made? Moving to North Carolina. No,
I mean, that'd be a good one.
That's your answer. Moving to North Carolina.
No.
I try not to think of things as a mistake, honestly. You just learn from it, you know? Like okay, even my experience living in Virginia, some people know, some people don't know, but I've had some hard times living in Virginia, but the outcome of it, I feel like it happened for a reason, type of thing. So I don't consider it a mistake. I don't consider it a mistake moving to Virginia. And even with everything I do now, as far as the modeling, that didn't start in Virginia, but it definitely took another level from compared to me starting in Brooklyn to Virginia. It took me to a different level that I wasn't at in New York. So it's not necessarily a mistake, but I just try not to think of anything as a mistake. You just learn from it and grow.
That's true. What was I about to say? Probably not starting earlier with filmmaking.
Okay. You gonna take your answer.
This guy, probably not starting, because I started around age like what, 22, 23 when I started doing filmmaking. Before that, like I said, I graduated high school. When I graduated high school, my dream was just to be an actor. That was my main thing. For a while, I just wanted to act, and I just wanted to be in Hollywood movies and play my favorite characters and all that stuff. And I didn't decide to do filmmaking until, like I said, around 22, 23 years old. And I feel like I would have started a little bit earlier. I would have been a lot more ahead of the curve than I am now, but you know.
Everyone has their own time frame, timeline, or whatever.
There you go. You got it.
I be thinking that too sometimes. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the last questions for the both of us. My questions, real simple. I'm gonna breeze through these. Breeze real fast. What is your favorite? What's your favorite dance video of yourself? Probably Usher. Peace Sign. That is my favorite video of myself because it's probably my most professional video I have. And the choreography is me. And I just love it. I love how it looks. Anyway. Do you have a photographer? Do you have a photographer you suggest in Virginia? I have a few photographers. Let me see. Russell. Matter of fact, I don't got time to name everybody. drop their acts. But we got like Russell, we got Shad Harris, Alex, Drew. There's a whole bunch of different photographers. I can drop their at names, or I'll probably just personally respond back to you. How's North Carolina? North Carolina is North Carolina.
It's garbage.
I am making the best out of North Carolina. After this Corona situation is done, I do have some ideas that's gonna help bring people hopefully together from North Carolina. Well, actually, the both of us, because he's included. So North Carolina's fine. I'm just being dramatic. North Carolina's actually fine. It's okay. It is not what I expected, but it's fine. How do you feel about dancers supporting other dancers? We kind of already touched on this. Just support, period. It doesn't even have anything to do with being a dancer. Just support people. Comment under people's posts. If they be like, tag Beyonce, you know?
Yeah,
comment, like, subscribe to stuff. I have a YouTube channel. This is gonna be on YouTube as well. Subscribe to the YouTube. That's you supporting, you know? Repost, retweet, whatever it is, just do whatever that is to support whoever is doing it, you know? And not just be so quick to be under the celebrities posts, be under people that's on the same level as you. Do you do collabs or only paid gigs? I do collabs. I also do paid gigs.
This is a collab.
This is a collab, right? So I don't discriminate. But the collab has to be, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Beneficial to all.
Yeah,
parties.
there we go. That exactly what he said. That's it. He took the words right out of my mind. So that's the answer right there. How did you make a website?
Squarespace.com sponsored. It's not. It's definitely not.
Shout out to Devin. He is my my everything at this point. Whole time he's probably my business partner. Devin is a person who did my website. I couldn't even tell you the programming or whatever.
You probably use Wix.
No, he didn't. I know that for a fact. He didn't.
Wix is a great site. Don't count Wix out.
Don't count Wix out. But we ain't no Wix chicks over here, okay?
Not Wix chicks.
I wouldn't know what he used, but Devin is the person who did my website. Just like how Steph already mentioned, as far as having a team, like Devin is somebody that is on my team. He's someone that we've helped each other along the way, and this is what he's helping me with currently. So someone else made my website. I kind of did the design. I did the uploads on the pictures and all the content that's on it. But as far as starting it up from scratch, it was Devin. When did you start modeling? I've already told this story before. I've started modeling in high school. It was my senior year in high school. The photographer who did our senior pictures, he took our pictures, and then after that, he was just like, you know, I think you should get into this modeling stuff. I'm a photographer outside of this, and so he's a person that got me started. His name is Mr. Barry. I actually still do work with him, surprisingly. Anytime that I go back home to New York, he always wants me to contact him. But yes, I started modeling in high school, my senior year, and I've been doing it ever since. What's the right way to network? I don't know.
Don't be spammy. Don't flood people's inboxes with shit. That's
okay. So, me personally, I hate when someone DMs me and like they just be like, oh, this is like they just get straight to the point, like, hello, hi, how are you? Introduce yourself. You know, like I don't know you, so don't just be like, oh, I got this music video coming out and I want you to do this, you know, how much you gonna charge? Like, I'm like, well, dang, let me process this a little bit. You know, slow down, rewind, greet me first. I hate when people don't greet me and I don't know you. Like, don't just start a conversation. You're not someone that I speak to on a regular, you know, like, I don't know you. You're a stranger. Say hello. Ask me how I am.
I'm different. I want you to get straight to the point.
I mean, you can get straight to the point, but greet me in the beginning of the message. Don't just be like, yo, you do music videos and da 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 da. Like, no.
Yeah, I would say be professional. Cause I do get a lot of, yo, nigga, what's up? Yo,
Goodness, people.
But I would say be professional or just read the room. You know, read the room as best you possibly can. You know, you wouldn't say certain things to certain people. You know, so read the room as best as possible. Like I said, but be professional. Reach out to people. Say, hey, you know, I really love your work. Let them know like you would love to work with them, all that good stuff, and just go from there.
I think the problem is people don't know how to praise certain people. You know, like if someone is dope, tell them that they're dope. You know, like that doesn't make you less dope. Just be like, you know, I like what you're doing out here in the streets, homie. You know?
Don't say that though.
Like that's it. And then y'all gonna start working together, you know? I do think doing collabs is a great way of networking because that can also turn into something else. You know, after this, somebody's gonna message him and be like, okay, well, I saw that you do music videos, so boom, about to pay you to do my music video. You know, whatever. I'm still learning how to network myself.
I'll say find events in your area. Find groups on Facebook. There's a lot of groups on Facebook. Some are more helpful than others. But you know, find groups on Facebook. Like there's one guy, my friend Zach, great guy. I literally reached out to him. I put a post out on Facebook in a group chat like maybe 3 years ago, and that's when I was first starting out. I needed somebody to help with editing, and he reached out to me. He talked. I didn't really have enough money to pay him for editing, but we still connected. And now he gets me on jobs all the time. We've flown to different states for different jobs all the time, and we worked with companies like IBM. We worked with some some like companies I've never even heard of. You know what I'm saying? To just do different jobs, and he's great. You know, so networking is very key. You don't always have to be looking for money when you're talking to somebody.
Right.
You know, but just bring people on. You know, like I've had people reach out to me who will be like, "Hey, Steph, I want to come hop out on set." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool, it's not a problem. I'll probably, one day I'll get you out as a PA or whatever. And then I'll reach back out to them like, hey, I got a project coming up if you wanted to lend a hand on set, just to come out. And they're like, okay, cool, how much you paying me? Bitch, you reached out to me. What the fuck are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you, what? And that's when,
$0.
and that cuts relationships right there, because if you're reaching out to me to help, you know, do I need your help? Probably not, depending on the situation. But if you're asking them to help and you want to learn some stuff, that's cool. So that way I can get you on set those first couple times, and then once I realize what you can do, then I can pay you. I can't pay for something I don't know
what you're
able to do. Like my boy David, like he reached out. This dude is incredibly dope at cinematography, coloring, lighting, everything. He's incredibly dope. He literally reached out to me. He's like, "Yo, bro, your work is dope." I was like, "Hey, man, your work is fire as well." He's like, "Hey, let me know when you got set. You can come out on. I can come out and we can work." He came out on set. He brought one of his lights with him, just by chance. He just helped out on set. He got some BTS stuff, and it was just great. You know, it's a great time, and we can't wait to work together again. You know, so don't be reaching out to people just to look for money. You know, that's how people cut you off real quick. That's how you get a bad name in the area that you're in. In North Carolina, they ain't but so few of us doing stuff out here. So like this, so
don't get us started. I'm sorry. So thank you for joining us in our Q&A. Once again, I am Shay Maxwell, and this is
Steph the director. Make sure you stay 6 feet apart at all times and wear a mask.
His @ name is gonna be
right here, Steph the director.
Right here. My @ name is gonna be
right there.
Right here. Everyone else that we mentioned, we're gonna probably just add them in the description. However this is gonna work, because this is also gonna be on my Instagram and my YouTube. So whatever, however you're watching this, we're gonna figure it out. But thank you.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Peace out. Be blessed.